Alright, yo guys, welcome back to another video, and yeah, I'm coming back to this channel, obviously. So, yeah, so today, obviously, as you could tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be going over a highly debated topic on whether or not double clicking is fair and whether it should be banned or not. I've had this idea for a couple of months now. It's just, you know, I kind of stopped uploading, but yeah, I'm coming back. And I hope you guys enjoy, so get your popcorn, and I'm going to be explaining everything to you. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, what double clicking is basically you click your mouse once, and it registers as 2 CPS. And this is really controversial, because you could obviously call this an unfair advantage. However, you could also call this just a fair advantage, seeing that you have to have a specific mouse, and most mouses that are either too cheap to have a anti-double clicking system, double click, or mice that are really like more expensive that have either an option to double click or they just double click themselves. So a perfect example would be like the glorious Model O. So in the software, you can actually change the debounce time and make it lower. So what the debounce time does is it's the speed that you can click in. Like, for example, if you put your debounce time to 4 milliseconds, a click will register every 4 milliseconds. However, normal mice are more like 16 milliseconds or 10 milliseconds, which obviously reduces the amount of CPS you get. And this is where it's kind of controversial, because basically, if you don't know, CPS is really important in Minecraft PvP for a number of things. Like, for example, how much KB you take, which I feel is completely broken. They need to change the KB system. But anyway, that's a different thing. And second of all, basically just your PvP in general. Obviously, a person who clicks 20 CPS with the Model O will obviously do better, well, most likely do better than a person with like 6 CPS, let's say. So this is where it gets kind of controversial, because on one hand you have someone who can click once and it will register as 2 CPS, and then you have another person who just gets a normal 1 click per second CPS. So this is kind of weird, so I'm gonna give you my take. My take is that, first of all, Minecraft and Mojang should develop a better KB system, a more fair KB system, a less broken KB system, where the KB is equal depending on your movements and the amount of reach and the distance between the person. And I feel CPS really should not be a part of the KB. Like, it really doesn't make sense how if you click more KB, you take if you click more CPS, you take less KB. But anyway, moving on, I feel like it should not be bannable. Butterfly clicking is a very popular clicking method that can get you high CPS. However, on some servers, it is banned, obviously, due to the following reasons. But I feel like on Hypixel, at least, it should not be banned, and it continues not to be banned. But I feel like all that really needs to change is the KB system, because that's kind of broken, like especially in sumo and in just duels in general. However, I also feel like more mice should start implementing the double click software, so it's the player's option and that everyone has the option. Obviously, this is not going to be easy. Multiple companies will have to do this on multiple mice, but I feel like if we can do that, then it should be fair, and this topic will just basically be pretty good. Like, it'll be solved. So yeah, that's my take on double clicking, on whether it's an unfair advantage or not. And that's all from me. As you can tell, more uploads are coming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.